We're live.
Hey guys, it's Sunday. So what time is it? It's sizzle this time. Me, Michael, and we got Christy, and we have the most amazing and wonderful guest tonight, Michele. Maintaining Michele or Michele
Hello.
Wheeler. The most positive, supportive person around.
And it's her birthday today.
Thank
you. Birthday!
Thank you, everybody.
So,
it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Not a problem. I'm wanting to have you on the show.
Yes, hey guys, we have a very interesting show planned tonight. We're going to get talking with Michele about, being a vegan and the aspects of being a vegan. I have no clue anything about being vegan, So, it's going to be a wealth of information tonight, and I'm ready to get started. But first of all, how's everyone's week been? Michele, how was your week? Uh-oh.
Are we frozen with her?
She might be frozen. So, Christy, how was your week?
My week was good. The struggle is it's there for quitting smoking. Not gonna lie, it's hard, but I'm trying. I got my gum tonight, so I'm chomping away on that. And just getting ready. I think I'm down to 20 days before surgery, so I know I'm super excited.
Okay. Guys, I didn't hear that whole last several minutes because my connection went out.
Hey, no problem. We're just talking about our week, so Christy's finishing up, and then we're going to ask you how your week was.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so
I don't know what's going on.
Other than that, dealing with the kids are out of school this week, so this is going to be a hard week with, my pre-op diet and buckling down. And because I'm okay when the kids are in school, but when they're out of school, it's harder because they want all the junk and everything. So I'm going to stay focused. I got everybody on speed dial, and I'm going to call them if I need them. And I'm also going to do my very first skin video before surgery. So I'm really nervous about, but I'm going to do it.
Uh-oh, looks like we lost her again.
Uh-oh.
Hey, don't worry about this week. This week is not going to be bad. Get out of the house, go to the park, go do some activities around town with the kids, and just keep your mind off of it. And they don't need all that junk food either.
No, and that's the good thing about it. I think because, I didn't go buy junk food, so they're going to have to deal with what's in the house, which is quinoa and fruits and vegetables. So they're just going to have to deal with it.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
So, Michele, how has your week been? Looks like she's frozen again. Well, yeah. My week, as I'm sitting here eating some candy, God, I'm so bad, was amazing. Most of y'all know, I posted on Facebook yesterday, I'm down into a size 30.
Yay!
Mind-blowing. I wear the exact same size clothes as my 17-year-old son, which is still mind-blowing to me. Medium shirts, 30-inch waist jeans. I don't know. That's down from a 52-inch waist I had before I had surgery.
Oh, my gosh.
Other than that, I've changed up a lot of things. I've changed up my eating, to an extreme, it seems like to me, along with changing up my gym routine. I'm doing a lot of more lifting and heavy lifting. Trying to bulk up and tone, which will help with, some of my skin issues. I bulk up my arms. It won't be as bad. So, raising my calories to 1,800 has been kind of stressful, but because it seems like I'm eating all day long. But it's good quality food that I'm eating, so we'll go with it.
Guys, can you hear me real quick?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I don't know. Well, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll start here, and if I get cut off again, then I'm going to go ahead and move real quick to the other room. But as long as I got you here, then Here we
Okay.
go. So I don't know anything that's gone on. So hello.
We're just talking about our week. So how has your week been this week?
Good, good. I've had a good week. I think you all know that I watch my granddaughter during the day, and she's almost a year old, and so she's just growing by leaps and bounds. And she doesn't say grandma, but she calls me Amma.
Aww.
So she calls me Amma. So, yep, that's really exciting. Yep.
That's good. That's cute. And you got to meet some amazing people today? Oh. And she's frozen again.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and move. So you yourself and all in the other room.
You go get moved, and we'll be here. So.
Okay, honey.
Gotta
love technology, right, guys?
It's our day. Let's go ahead and see who's in here. We have beautiful Alicia. Miss Beautiful Alicia. She says, I'm here.
Hey, girl.
And then she said, my favorite lady. So I'm sure she's assuming to Miss Beautiful Miss Michele. So, teeny tiny tummy for Christine is here. Hello.
Hi,
she
Christine.
says hello. And then she said, happy birthday to Miss Michele, too. So, just a quick reminder to everybody, we are moving to Friday nights. This Friday, the 27th. Is that the Friday?
Yeah, I think so.
On the 27th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to do a show on the 27th, and it's going to be a Q&A. So if you have any questions...
What? I didn't see nothing.
You didn't see Garrett bend over, walking past, he ducked down. But we're going to have a Q&A, so if you have any questions, there is an email address down below in the description box. Send them to us. We'll discuss those. It could be anything you want. It could be about my surgery or about Michael's new journey that he's doing or about the show. Or if you have new ideas for the show, please feel free to drop us an email and let us know. You can also send it to the Facebook Messenger too on Sizzlebit. So.
Hey, you even want to be on the show? Contact us, and we'll work something out.
Yeah. So we are looking into meeting some new people, some new, very, very new, exciting people that are going to be on the show. So I am really thrilled about that. So, and we have Miss Michele back. Yay!
Hi guys. I'm sorry for the technical difficulty.
Hey, it wouldn't. Monkey, hi.
You gonna say hi?
Hello, sweet girl.
All right. Well, Big Sister's here to take her back in there. So go ahead and go.
Bye, Monkey.
Okay. Is there anything that you want to add, Michael?
No, not at all. So, Michele, you got to meet some amazing people today, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, I've everybody that was there today, I've met before.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm having just a little bit. I just can't get you guys loud enough. Is there? Let me see here real quick. Nope, I'm all the way up. Is there a volume on?
No. You got some earbuds?
I do have earbuds.
That might help.
Okay, honey, wait just 1 second. So, yes, everybody that I had brunch with today, I have met before. The Mahoneys were there. Love them. They are such a darling couple. They're building a new home. Let me see. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's much better.
Is that better? Can you hear us better now?
Oh, yeah. Wait 1 second, guys. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Hey, let's go.
So the Mahoneys were there, and Kirk was there, everybody's favorite, and Christina from Seattle, she was there, and Lindsay Flygirl and her beau, and Miss Alicia and her beau, and my husband and myself. So it was a really nice group.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
that's a nice small group. I mean, I've learned we have our little local meetups here, and it's a lot easier to get around and talk when it's a small group. So I
Yes.
like small group meetups.
Yes, it was nice, and the food was great, and yeah. So they had been getting together for like the whole weekend. So this was kind of like the last little meetup before everybody was going to disperse and go home. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we've got some questions for you tonight.
Okay, ask away.
First of all, go ahead and give us a little bit about your background, what surgery you had, and how far out you are.
Okay, I had VSG October 26th of 2012, so I'm over 2 years out. Um, Let me see, my highest weight was probably close to 240. When I started the weight loss journey, I started at 225. Um, got down to what my goal was, which was about 130 in about 9 months. It was really easy. Easy for me as far as I didn't have any trouble at all. Um, the food landed well, and just it all was relatively just really easy. I was really blessed with that. And then after that, I just kind of kept losing, and I was like, oh wow. So I have landed about between 119 and 124 is where I've been for ever since 9 months out. Yeah, well, I was 130, and then I just kind of kept going down, and so that's where I am.
That's
So,
amazing. You look gorgeous.
oh,
Your story is just amazing.
It
well,
is.
honey, thank you so much. I just I'm as surprised as anybody. I can't believe it. I was, you know, obese for my entire life. I starved myself to get down to 175 when I married 35 years ago. Um, yeah, it was just so I've always been a big girl, and I'm short. People don't realize it until they see me. I'm only 5'1", so yeah, I'm not real tall. So
Yeah.
That's fine. My wife's only 4'11", so.
oh wow, you like them short?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yep.
But
Yep.
you said when you got married 35 years ago, so you got married when you were like 1 or 2 years old?
Yeah. That's right, honey. Now, how much am I supposed to pay you for that?
Yeah.
No,
Like coffee.
I'm kind of proud to say I'm 59 years old today.
No way.
Way. Yep, 59.
You look
Yep.
absolutely beautiful, and I wouldn't say
Oh, thank you.
49. I mean, you don't look your age at all. You look beautiful.
One more year and I'll be in my 60s, so this is the last of my 50s. Yep.
No.
You
Yep.
could
So,
almost be my mama.
yeah. Well, I am kind of the oldest in the community, in the weight
You
loss
are,
community. Yeah. Yep.
which is amazing. I mean, for someone to be at your age to decide to have weight loss surgery, I mean, that's got to be scary and amazing all at the same time.
Well, babe, I didn't really have a choice as far as, a lot of people in our community, have thought about weight loss surgery. That was something that was kind of, they've been going over in their head or whatever. It never even dawned on me. And the doctors that I had been going to for years never really said anything like, this is really way too much, until I was having I had high blood pressure, I had high cholesterol, I got some other physical problems, and this doctor who did not know me from Adam, the first time I went to her, said, you need to lose 50 pounds like yesterday, or you're going to be in big trouble. So it was a health decision, and so after I was mad and angry and thought she was awful and everything, I went, oh, wow, maybe I'm fat. Actually, I knew I was fat. I just didn't know I was that fat, you know. And my
Yeah.
parents raised me with really good self-esteem and stuff, and I have a man who loves me, and, you know, I just, yeah. Anyway, needed to be done, and I'm glad I did it. It's awesome.
I am glad you did it too, because I probably wouldn't have known you if you didn't.
True,
I
true,
know.
true, true. Yep.
We're all
So,
blessed to have her.
so we have some questions. My first question, what is a vegan?
Okay. Well, the best way that I can put it out there is somebody who does not consume or use animal products. So we don't eat any animal products, meat, dairy, eggs, and we try not to use any animal products our in our daily lives. That is extremely hard to do.
So you're
There are
incorporating all through your life.
I am I have done that, with my eating, and I am slowly incorporating that in other aspects of my life. Like right now, I'm working on my cosmetics and my beauty products and things like that. That's kind of a slow process. As far as the food, and mostly meat, that happened for me like that, like literally overnight. So what happened with us, with mostly me and my lovely husband has come along for the ride, was as I was going through my weight loss journey, I was becoming more and more health conscious. So for a while, we went totally organic, was eating very little processed food. At that point, we live in the Pacific Northwest, a beautiful area, so we do have a lot of farmers and organic farmers and farmers markets and all of that. We would go out and we would buy a pig that was raised, on a family farm. We would get our beef from a family farm, and we thought that we were doing the best that we could and eating healthy. At that point, it had everything to do with health and trying to live the healthiest life that we could. Well, during that whole process and everything, looking online, looking up recipes, just getting more and more into the health aspect of it, the whole realization about factory farming came across to me. And I didn't know how the food got on our table. I don't know why I never questioned it. I don't know why it never dawned on me. I mean, I knew, everybody knows that animals die so we can eat them, but I didn't know the extent. I didn't know how it was done. I didn't know that we raise billions and billions of animals just so they can die so we can eat. I didn't realize the whole dairy industry, that cows are constantly artificially inseminated. I didn't know, and I'm a pretty smart woman, or I consider myself pretty sharp. I didn't really get it that cows are constantly artificially inseminated so they can give birth, because when they give birth, that's the only time that they lactate or have milk. So then the calf is born, the calf is stolen away, literally stolen away, so we can drink their milk, and get to drink milk, and then we make cheese and we do all of that. And that whole process, that whole concept, I didn't really think about, and I didn't really know, and that makes me really sad. And I've always, if anybody's followed me, I've always really kind of lived by be kind, And that, to me, is just a basic kindness. Like, nobody wants their baby stolen away. Nobody wants to become artificially inseminated over and over and over. And then when they're done with you, then they ship you off to slaughter. So the baby cows are, and I'm not going to go on about this, but this is what turned me. If you want to know what turned me, this is why. You know, the female cows are shipped off to be started, you know, to be raised, to be milked and all that. And the little boy calves are shipped off to veal crates so they can live in a little crate and then be butchered for veal in our highfalutin restaurants. And then you don't even want to know about chickens and stuff like that, what they do. It's just absolutely horrendous. So that is what turned me. I saw a man speak who is an animal activist. His name is Gary Yourofsky. He has a YouTube video. It's called The Greatest Speech You'll Ever Hear. He is doesn't pull any punches. But I tell you, I saw that one video. He travels all around the United States and the world, actually. He's very popular in Israel, speaking to students and stuff, and he gives a slide presentation with just a little bit of the horrendous things that we do. And I couldn't watch it all, and I had to plug my ears for part of it. And so my question to myself and my husband was, if we can't watch it and we can't hear it, then how can we eat it?
You got a good point.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that person. So that's how we became vegan. So thank you for letting me express that.
Hey, no, that's what we're here for tonight.
Yeah. Because I know when at the beginning, when you were looking into all this, I contacted you on Facebook and was interested in also looking into it myself. But I did try a vegan lifestyle. I don't even know if it was a full vegan lifestyle. Probably not, because I was eating eggs and cheese. But it's a really hard process, I think, to sit there and switch to.
I can only speak for me. Yeah. For me, it was a light switch.
Yeah.
I literally, and that everybody has their own journey, and it takes some people years and months. A lot of people start off being vegetarian, and then progress to veganism. But we literally switched overnight. I mean, we took all of the meat and dairy out of our house the next day and gave it to food banks and family and all that. So that it was just like literally a light switch. Everything else after that has become, you know, slower, because it'd be a fortune to, you know, do everything. But anything that runs out, I buy with a cruelty-free vegan option. So that's where we are now. Yeah.
So are your kids vegan, or how do they feel about you being vegan? Are they?
I have an adult daughter who's married and has my beautiful granddaughter Araya, and they are not vegan. Actually, nobody in my family is vegan. Actually, I don't know anybody up close and personal that's vegan except a couple people that I have met at potlucks in the vegan community, but we're not like, you know, super close. I would like to become closer with them, but pretty much Michael and I are, you know, are on our own. But I have a very supportive family. Everybody, I mean, I don't get any negativity. Christmas was, you know, I'm the matriarch of the family, so Christmas was here, and it's like, I'm not cooking any meat, so y'all can bring what you want, and we're going to serve a field roast, and we'll have everything else. My daughter's insane for my dressing. I still made the dressing, and I made gravy and vegan gravy and all of that, and they were totally on board, and they chose to totally eat what we ate, and they were fine with that. And Array is here, you know, my granddaughter, and she eats pureed vegetables and fruit and all of that. And my daughter's on board. So my sister, we had a big family breakfast over at her house, oh, not too terribly long ago. She made something special for Michael and I, something that was also that everybody else could eat. But it was a little casserole thing that just, you know, didn't have any dairy in it. So I do have a very supportive family, but nobody is eating our lifestyle.
Right.
You said roast. What's a field roast?
Well, Field Roast is the name of a company, and it is they specialize in grain meats, grain meat products. Now, I am not, I'm soy sensitive, so tofu and all the Gardein products and tofurkey and all that stuff doesn't sit well with me. And I'm really not into all of the processed stuff because, remember, I started non-processed before I got vegan. So, you know, you can be vegan and eat junk food. I mean, there's, you know, people, a guy on the web, and he's called Fat Unhealthy Vegan, and Oreos are vegan, and vegan doesn't mean healthy. It only means no animal products. And sometimes people get that confused. Sometimes, you know, people think, oh, well, God, all you eat is, you know, is grass. No, there's lots of stuff you can eat that's not healthy. But anyway, this company, Field Roast, is our favorite company when we do eat a meat-like product, you know, sausages or roast or lunch meat or something like that. And it's made from grain. It's actually made from wheat gluten. And there's a process that they go about, you know, making it, and they add, you know, all kinds of veggies and seasonings. And I find out that seasonings is really the trick to good vegan food, you know, because it can really change things up. It's just how you go about seasoning things. So, yeah.
That's amazing. That's
interesting.
There is really a option for everything that you could possibly want. The one area that is really progressing very, very quickly and is really, really awesome is cheese, because a lot of people, a lot of vegetarians and people say, oh, I couldn't possibly go vegan because I couldn't give up my cheese. That's been a real sticking point for them. And so cheese is really up and coming and getting better and better and better. So that's good. But there's an option for everything that you could possibly want. You don't have to go without anything, really. You really, really don't. Is it going to taste exactly the same? No. But when you eat whole, good, whole foods, pure foods, your taste buds change. And after a while, you get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's interesting. Well, I mean, yeah. I would love to sit there and do it, but I know my family, especially my husband, he is a meat and potato kind of person. My dad is a meat and potato kind of person. The kids are that way too. And it's so hard. I could do it because I really could care less about the meat. It's like after I had my gallbladder surgery, meat just doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like what's the point of eating it? But it's the dairy stuff. I like my eggs. I like my cheese. I like my milk. I like my cottage cheese. I like that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me just tell you, there was nobody bigger than me. I was the Greek yogurt queen. Hard-boiled eggs were always in my refrigerator, all of that. So I totally hear you. I really understand that. Yeah.
I mean, I would like to do it, but I just don't know how it would be. Because I remember when I first looked into it, this was like maybe a few years ago, and I tried to go without eating, meat. Before I had Monkey, I tried to do it, and it was hard because anytime I smelled meat, especially if it was like pork products, I was like, it was crazy. I was craving it. I wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
It was the hardest thing to sit there, and it's like, I can't do this no more. I can't do it. And I don't know. it felt like my body was craving the meat because I wasn't a big meat eater before, but it was like I was craving it.
I think it has to resonate with something inside, either the animals, the environment, or you really need to go that way really because of a health reason. And there
Yeah.
are many, I mean, the vegan community is vast and people are in it for a million different reasons, and they are in it to different degrees. Like, you know, there's some people that go raw till 4 and only eat raw food and, you know, this, that, and the other. So there's uh, lots of differences even within the community. We're not like all the same.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you miss?
Um, not not really. I guess because as soon as I even think about it, it as soon as it comes in my head, it quickly goes out. Um, I guess I would say seriously, pizza. I have not been able to find pizza with that taste, and so I just go without. I mean, because there are vegan pizza places in Portland. Portland is big, big vegan community. Haven't been to a lot of them, but I don't like fake cheese. I don't like processed cheese, so I just do without. So every once in a while, it was like, oh wow, but then as soon as it, not not really.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's cool.
It's
So,
just it's just switched. Yeah.
what's some of the other questions we got tonight, Christy?
Well, we already went over that one. Do you experience any? Well, we just went over that one. Duh. Is it costing you more to be a vegan lifestyle than the regular diet?
No, and I think that it is really unfortunate that it's kind of out there that, you know, eating vegan is expensive. Where it gets to be expensive is when you start buying the fake foods, the faux meats, all of those things to still get that meat-like experience. Those are great transition foods. I mean, people with families, I mean, you know, if they're used to chicken nuggets, and it is awesome that there's a product out there that they can think that they're still having chicken nuggets, but those things are spendy.
Yeah.
Because we just have never been into that, we have found that no, our grocery bill has not gone up, and you know, it's just the two of us. So I understand that it's, you know, different with just two of us, and we can kind of eat what we want when we want to. So, but you know, just eat. We eat a lot of rice. I don't eat white rice. I just haven't have gone back to that. But you know, brown rice, wild rice, black rice. Um, Beans. We eat a lot of beans, love beans. Just lots and lots of vegetables. Salads and stir fries and like Mexican bowls, like, you know, grain on the bottom and beans on top and salsa, and we eat a lot of avocados. So a lot of guacamole and shredded lettuce, or, you know, shredded greens or whatever. It's just yeah, so it's very simple. I mean, you can get really extravagant. There are some fabulous cookbooks and stuff out there with really great, you know, recipes, but we eat very simply, and really it's our food bill has not gone up.
That's great.
We've also both, you know, neither of us drink soda anymore. Of course, I haven't drank soda since way, you know, before surgery, but my husband, of course, continued. He was a Diet Pepsi freak. So, because the whole thing is a health thing also, you know, we don't drink soda at all. So that's a huge savings.
Yeah, I've been soda free for 3 days now.
Good for you. Good for
Drinking
you.
Lots of water, yeah. So
Yep.
I'm trying to get used to it. So
Yep.
You'll get there.
I know. I was there for like a week, and then I sat there and slipped and had a soda. So, but that's okay. I'm getting
But
back
it's
on
about,
track.
but you know what, honey? It's about progress, not perfection.
Right, and
It
that's what
really, really is. And do not beat yourself up about it. Perfect example, started off my birthday weekend, gonna have a little drinky drink. Well, I love a little drink, but Michelle doesn't drink very often, so I had a little Bailey's in my coffee until Mama Mia pointed it out to me. You know, that's not vegan. I'm like, dang it. You know, it's not like, duh, of course it's not. But, you know, I can't beat myself up about it. I try the best that I can, and every once in a while I slip. Certainly wouldn't ever do so on purpose. I mean, I could never eat a piece of meat or anything, but if something slips in like that, is like, I won't drink any more of it. But and now I found a recipe to make vegan Bailey's, so I'm like excited about that.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, baby, that'll be on my agenda. So yeah, so don't be hard on yourself, Christy. It'll be up and down.
But you know what the funny thing is? Out of all the protein shakes that I've tried, my favorite one is the soy-based protein. I am absolutely in love with.
Oh, good.
It tastes so good compared to the whey or the other one. And even Garrett, he sat there and bought me the Garden of Life protein powder. And
Uh-huh.
it's a vegan, it's a raw protein powder. And I couldn't handle it because once I sat there and mixed it up, it just smelled so bad. But the soy one, I'm absolutely, that is my go-to protein now. So I've finally found what I like. So
Great, because I knew that you were having, you know, trouble with finding one that you really connected
yeah,
with.
yeah. But I'm glad I
Well,
liked it. I was shocked. I was really surprised because I was like, oh God, this soy one's going to be nasty too, and it was perfect. So
Good, good.
my next question is, I mean, having weight loss surgery, everyone preaches protein, protein, protein.
Hmm.
Where do you get your protein?
Well, you know, there's really protein in everything, not to the extent that it is that there is in meat. But if you eat a wide range of foods, eat the rainbow, and eat, you know, beans and lentils and nuts and seeds, um, fruit. Uh, and one of the other things that I think the American public has kind of been sold a wrong bill of goods on is that we really don't need as much protein as they say. So, you know, I do between 40 and 50. And, you know, some days I hit that, some days I'm a little less. I'm a small woman. Um, all I know is that my lab work is totally awesome, and
oh,
I feel totally awesome. So as long as that continues, then you know then I'm a happy camper. But most people in the vegan community, you know, they stay around 50 unless you're you know some kind of athlete, and of course then that needs to be higher. Um, Once in a while, I do have a you know a protein shake, a vegan protein shake, you know, from Vega. It's made with pea protein. I really like it. I don't have it every day, but I'll have it a couple times a week if I'm a little short or whatever. The other thing that I've learned is that your body takes what it needs and will store the rest, so it's not like every day you have to totally hit your mark. When you eat the rainbow and eat a well-balanced diet, it all evens out. So it's not like every day has to be perfect because nobody eats perfect every day.
Right.
So
exactly.
that's kind of taken some of the, you know, some of the pressure off. But I eat, you know, pretty good, you know, 90% of the time.
Yeah, something else. I mean, what is one product that you can think of that someone would not think was a vegan product that we have in our everyday life?
I would say the field roast. I would say a field roast product. I would say if you came to my home and I made you like um, a stir fry with red and yellow and green peppers and red onions and garlic and chopped up a field roast Italian sausage and served that on a great big hoagie roll and melted some chow cheese, also a vegan cheese from field roast, and melted it on that and served it to you with a great big bunch of French fries. You would think you've died and gone to heaven. You would totally, totally not know. A lot of times when things are mixed in with something else, that's when it's more difficult to really distinguish, like, oh, the texture's off or, whatever. But, yeah, I think that field roast products are just amazing. And because it's not like soy-based or like made out of tofu where people have a lot of trouble with that texture, it's really good. And then they have also some ground beef type pea protein meats that you put in chilies and tacos and stuff like that. That's really hard to distinguish. It really is.
Now, is this just a local company for local sales, or do they have a website?
No, honey. Oh, no. Actually, it is out of Seattle, but no, they're everywhere.
What are they called again?
Field roast. Yep. Actually, I had a family dinner here, and I'm going to tell on myself because they didn't know. I had spaghetti when my family from Napa was here, and everybody was here, and I had a spaghetti dinner, and I put field roast ground meat in it, and nobody knew. Nobody knew, and everybody ate it. So when everybody went home, I went in the bedroom and went, yes. It's like, oh, Michelle, this is so good. This is so good. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm so glad you like it. It's vegetables, because I made it really chunky, so they just thought it was vegetables. So it was great. So family, if you're just hearing this now, sorry, but we liked it.
Michelle tricked you.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to go to the comics real quick. We have Lindsay Cook. She said, oh, hey.
Hi.
Miss Beautiful Alicia's here. You didn't hear this when you were on here the first time. Miss Alicia wants to know, I always love to try whatever Michelle eats when she visits or when we go out to eat.
Oh.
She
did. Wait just a second. Today she tried Brussels sprouts. She goes, oh, can I have a piece of that? I said, sure. And she's like, oh, my God, this is so good. So I think she went and got some Brussels sprouts. I told her to do a little balsamic reduction and put it on and roast them. So I think she's going to do that.
I love Brussels sprouts.
Hi, Alicia. I love you, honey. I got my mug. Thank you.
She said, is it hard eating as a vegan? I think we already answered that, and you said it wasn't. So
no, not for us. It isn't.
Well, let me go a little bit on that question. Is it hard to eat out, like at restaurants, as a vegan? Like going to like a regular restaurant, is it hard to find options for you to eat, or is there certain vegan restaurants that you can go to, or what?
Okay. Well, we live in an awesome area. Once again, not everybody is as fortunate as we are. So Michael and I want to go out to eat, we usually go to Portland, where I'm 10 minutes from Portland, and like I said, Portland is vegan heaven. We do have a couple restaurants here in town, but perfect example, we go to Panera, and we can switch up their sandwiches or, whatever, have a veggie sandwich on bread with no dairy. And so we can tweak it that way. We go to Chipotle, we'll have a burrito bowl, of course, with no meat or cheese or anything like that. So we can. We choose not to do that a whole bunch. Another reason is just for the health aspect, because we don't know the oil and the other crap that they're putting in the food, seriously. But, we do like to, we used to eat out all the time before I had surgery. I mean, we were just like, all the time. But now we kind of save it more toward, we go out several times a month, So a couple times here in town, but mostly, in Portland, because they just have so much to offer.
So like, no, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I can make anything work. You can always have a salad, you know, with a balsamic, you know, dressing. We went out for my niece's birthday, and it was at a sports bar, and they were absolutely lovely. They had a beautiful salad, and I said, hold the feta cheese and add balsamic dressing, and, you know, it was awesome.
That's
You
pretty
know,
much what
so
I was gonna say. You know, I was gonna say. So if you came to visit and we went out to dinner, we went up to the Chili's, you could find something there to eat.
yes, 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 yes. And we are very flexible people. We don't want people to make a fuss over us. That's the last thing that we want. When we go out, we want to be with you. We
Mhm.
want to enjoy the socialization, so it's not, we're at this place in our life where it's not, oh, it's all about the food. It's about visiting with you. So if I have to eat a little something before I go out to dine with a friend because I'm not going to be able to eat too terribly much or whatever, then so be it. It's just not that big of a thing to me anymore. It really isn't.
Right.
Does it bother you when like you go over to your kid's house or something and they're eating, you
No,
know, food? I mean
no,
that's not vegan or animal
no,
product. It doesn't bother you?
no, no. I have absolutely no judgment to anybody, and especially my loved ones, um, where they are in their journey. I am 59 years old today, and I've only been a vegan 7 months. So all of those years, I was in the dark, and that's when I look at other people.
Mhm.
That's why there's no judgment. It's
Right.
like, Jesus, look at how long it took me to get here.
Well,
So
I didn't think you would have any judgment because of who you are, but I've known some people in my personal life that has went that they say they're vegan. I don't know if they are or not, and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you're eating that flesh and
oh no, no, that
crap
would
like that.
never, no, no, that would never cross my, that wouldn't even enter my mind, let alone come out of my mouth.
Yeah,
No.
I didn't think it would with you. I mean, you're so kind and positive.
Oh, honey, thank you. Thank you. I try. Thanks.
All right, I have a question. Do you have to take any particular vitamins or minerals since you're becoming a vegan?
Well, nothing that I wasn't taking because I'm a weight loss surgery patient. So the one thing that is difficult for vegans to get is vitamin B12. So lots of vegans take a supplement a couple times a week or whatever. I of course do too. But most everything else you can get from plants. Of course, I take the full regimen of weight loss surgery vitamins. That, you know, so I take my multivitamin, my calcium, my vitamin D, my B12. You know, I'm
Yeah,
still a weight loss surgery patient.
there
Right.
there's vegan vitamins and everything, correct?
Oh yes, all my vitamins are vegan. All my vitamins are plant-based.
Okay.
Plant-based, yes. Yep. Garden of Life is the brand that I use.
Yeah, that's what I think I got too, is Garden of Life, because I had the B12 spray.
Yes, that's what I use. Yep.
Yes, and I absolutely love that spray. So we're looking into getting more other products because Garrett's trying to find me all these different sprays to try, so I don't have to take all the gummies, after
Yeah.
surgery. So we got some um, cell food vitamin spray, the multivitamin spray. Then we got some of the B12 spray also, and I love it. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that than chew a gummy. I could tell you that.
Yes, yes.
Um, let's see. I think we went over all of our questions, and we are at 8:50. So we need to wrap this up so we don't run into the naked truth.
Well,
Respect for them.
okay. Let's get started to this little game. We're changing up our
Okay.
little game tonight.
We're going to do a
Okay.
little game tonight, just 10 questions, and this is Would You Rather? We were doing Never Have I Ever, but we're running out of questions, guys. So if y'all got any
Hey.
suggestions, leave them in the links below. And let me say this real quick. Frenchie the Girl USA says that she was here, and she said hello. Teeny Tiny Tummy for Christine is here, and she says hello and happy birthday to you, Michelle.
Oh, thank you.
I wanted to make sure I got all these comments in before we sit there and Oh, VSG Kirk says, I'm here, just walked in the door from the road. Y'all all look good. We have to go back and watch the first 45 minutes of it. So.
Oh, hi,
Oh,
Kirk. It's great
love
to
you,
see you
Kirk.
today, honey.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start this off. Would you rather, the first one is restart your life, or continue with it? I'd rather continue with it.
Oh, me continue with it. I'm in a great space at this time in my life. I love it.
I'll continue with it too. I don't want to relive all that.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather take a European sightseeing vacation or a relaxing Caribbean vacation? That's a hard one. I'd want to do both, but I think I would do the Caribbean beach.
I'll do the Caribbean beach too.
Oh, I'm going different. I would love to do a European vacation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like the Griswolds, won't you?
Yes.
Would you rather have no internet or no cell?
Ooh. Oh.
That's hurting Michael right there.
Without the internet, what am I going to use my cell phone for?
There's free apps you can download.
I'd have to go with no internet because I'd have to be able to stay in contact with my kid.
Yeah, I think I would do that too because I can at least call people and talk to them. So
yeah,
I'll go without the cell because I can IM everybody. I'll send you a private message on Facebook.
Honey, you
have my internet. I can
are we gonna have it
through YouTube, through Facebook, through Instant Messenger. Yeah, I got this. No cell phone. I don't need a phone.
You got it all figured out.
Would you like to live in Antarctica or in a desert?
Oh.
I like the cold, so I'd rather stay where it's cold. I don't want to dry.
Oh, wow. That's tough. I'll have to go desert. I'll have to go desert. I have to let the bat wings fly, but oh well.
I'm going desert too because I'll probably still need a jacket while I'm there because I can't do the cold.
Yeah, cold.
I love the cold now, but I think after surgery I'm not going to like the cold. So maybe that.
Yeah. Just you wait. Yep.
Live in a world where there is no problems, or live in a world where you rule.
Oh, live in a world with no problems.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I would not want to rule.
No, I'll live with the world with no problems. I'm not going to rule nothing. Nope.
Yeah.
Don't want that responsibility. Because if I'm ruling, there's going to be some problems.
Live in a Harry Potter world, or live the life of the fame and wealth. I'd rather live in Harry Potter world.
I'm going Harry Potter.
Heck yeah. You could do spells and whip up stuff and everything else. That'd be fun.
I guess I'll go Harry Potter.
Date a celebrity or the hottest person you know or your crush.
Ooh. No, I'd do crush. Crush.
I think I would date my crush.
Yeah.
I don't have a crush on nobody except for my husband, and
honey, because that's because you guys are newlyweds.
I know.
Right, Michael?
That's right.
That's right.
Crushes.
Give me a high five,
I got
brother.
Lots of crushes.
Yep. We're married. We ain't dead.
Right.
But I would still date a celebrity. I would love to date a celebrity.
Yeah.
Wait until you had enough money to buy something or finance it. I would wait till I had the money to buy something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wait till I got the money.
Yeah.
Don't need no more debt.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Fly or read minds? I want to fly.
I want to be able to read minds. I want to know what everyone is actually thinking. I'm reading.
Ooh.
That's one of the ones I wrote down for myself right here.
Oh,
I'd rather fly because it'd be a lot cheaper than traveling, so I'd rather just fly.
But see, I'm afraid of heights. I might have to do the read the mind thing. Yeah. Yep. That'd be kind of interesting. That'd be fun. I could get in all kind of mischief. Totally.
I got one right here. Would you rather go back in time and visit your ancestors, or go into the future and visit your great-great-grandchildren?
Oh, great-grandchildren for me.
I like to go back in time. I've lost some family members I'd like to see again.
Well, we're talking about going back in time, like, to the
Oh.
1800s.
Oh, no. Well, I guess
No.
I'll go see my grandchildren.
Yeah, I mean, if I got to go see my mom and dad, that would be hello, yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if it was way back, no, I'd rather see future.
I'm going to the future. I want to see my grandkid, my great-great-grandkids.
Yeah.
And say, hey, this is where you got all your awesomeness from.
That's right.
Well, I want to
forget
see all the
be
payback that my
awesome.
kids get when they treated me bad. I always be like, see, when you were bad, it's 10 times worse on you now, buddy. I got, would you rather be famous or the best friend of someone who's famous? I'd rather be the best friend.
Oh, I'll be the best friend.
I'll be the best friend, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do not want to be in the spotlight. No, no, no.
Nope.
Best friends get perks.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Well, I have nothing else. Do you have, Michael? Do you have any more?
No, because everyone that I had, we done went over.
Yeah. Well, Michelle, thank you so much for being on this show.
Well,
And you're
thank you
welcome
for
back
having me.
anytime.
Thank you for having me. It was really a pleasure. It really
Hey,
was.
I got to learn some stuff, and doing a little bit of research, I learned that I could probably be vegan because I can still have Oreo cookies.
Yes, you can.
He's so worried about those Oreo cookies that he can have those.
There are lots of things. There's a whole segment of food that's called vegan by accident. Yep. And Oreos is at the top of that list.
You know, I'm glad because I learned that it's not always, about the financial situation. I could turn what I have in my kitchen, my lettuce and my fruits and vegetables into a healthier meal instead of eating the meat. Because I have been reading the posts that you put and the links that you put, the videos and stuff like that. I do watch them, and I'm like this the whole time I'm watching them. I'm doing one of these numbers because it's so sad. It breaks my heart too.
And I do very, very, very mild ones because I don't like when things come across my feed that I'm like, oh my goodness. So
Yeah.
I really try to, I want to be true to myself because this is like people in the weight loss community, it's like, what's your passion, what's your vision, live your authentic self. Well, this is what I feel is my authentic self, so I want to put that out there, but I still want to be, it's a fine line. It's a fine line. And I realize that because I'm mostly in the weight loss community, and that community is pro-protein.
Yeah.
And I get that. And I was right there, too. I want people to know that. I was totally right there, too. So, yeah.
Well, Michelle, I would really like to thank you for coming on and spending your birthday night with us.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you. It was a pleasure. It really was. Thank you for letting me talk about myself and my passion and kindness, and I really, really appreciate it very much.
I'm glad you came on to educate us.
Yes. And I think a lot of us need to know this, too, because, you never know who's out there looking and that wants to be a vegan or, because
I was just going to say, if I change like that, maybe somebody else can, too.
Exactly. Because some people just think vegan is eating, a salad every day or something like that. I mean, because I didn't know much about it. It's like eating barley or plain quinoa or something like that. So there's so many more options out there today than there was, I would say, back in the 60s, what I've been reading up on.
Oh, of course. It has progressed so much. Yes. Yep.
All right, well, thank you again for being on here. Happy birthday. We love you
Thank
very
you.
much. And you're always
Thank you.
welcome to be back on this show anytime you want to.
Thank you. And continued success with your show. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, everybody, don't forget to tune in on our new night and new time, which will be Fridays at 9 Eastern Standard Time, starting this coming Friday on the 27th. And if you have any questions, we are doing a Q&A on this coming Friday. So send them to us.
Emails down below. And so is Michelle's link if you're not subscribed to her, which I hope you are. But if you're not, please go check her out. Her link is down below in the description box.
I don't make videos, but I do have a Facebook page.
Yes, go check her out on Facebook also. All right, guys. Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining in.
Mm-hmm.